Here's some Steam games that not only entertain, but also make you smarter. Kicking off our list is the survival game Scrap Mechanic. This game is a creative paradise where you're dropped into a world and quite literally engineer your own adventures. In Scrap Mechanic, you're not just playing a game, you're flexing your brain muscles. You're given a bunch of building parts and the freedom to create anything from transforming vehicles to moving houses. You can literally build anything you can pretty much think of. Like, look at this little homemade bobcat I made in my world. This game's like a workout for your imagination and problem-solving skills. The game is set in an open-world environment filled with enemies, treasure, and dangerous robots. There is also multiplayer, so you can play with friends. Next on the list is Escape Simulator, a game that's all about solving puzzles and escaping rooms. This isn't just a game, it's a brain workout. You're dropped into a variety of interactive escape rooms, and your mission is to find a way out. In Escape Simulator, you're not just sitting back and clicking buttons, you're actively engaging with the game world. You can move furniture, pick up and examine everything, smash pots, and break locks. Every object in the room could be a clue, and every action you take could bring you one step closer to escape. One of the best things about Escape Simulator is that it's not just a solo experience. You can play in an online co-op mode, which means you can solve puzzles and escape rooms with your friends. There's also Steam Workshop support, meaning other players can make maps, so you're never really going to run out of escape rooms to try. Next up is Kerbal Space Program. This spaceflight simulation game puts you in charge of the space program for the alien race known as the Kerbals. With a realistic orbital physics engine, you'll be learning real-life orbital maneuvers. Kerbal Space Program is all about creativity, problem solving, and learning from trial and error. You have access to an array of parts to assemble fully functional spacecrafts that fly or don't based on realistic aerodynamic and orbital physics. Your goal is to launch your Kerbal crew into orbit and beyond, exploring moons and planets in the Kerbal solar system. Kerbal Space Program is known for its steep learning curve, but that's what makes it a perfect game for boosting your brain power. Next on our list is We Were Here Together, a game that takes you on a thrilling puzzle-solving adventure. This isn't your typical game, it's a test of communication, teamwork, and problem-solving skills. In We Were Here Together, you and a partner are Antarctic explorers who find yourselves in an old castle. You're split up and must navigate through different rooms solving puzzles to progress. The catch? You can't see each other. Your only means of communications is a pair of walkie-talkies. This game is all about working together on the same wavelength. You'll have to describe what you see, listen to your partner's descriptions, and work together to figure out the solutions for the room that you're in. We Were Here Together is more than just a game, it's a mental workout. Next up, we have Superliminal, a mind-bending first-person puzzler that challenges your perception and intellect. In Superliminal, you'll find yourself in a surreal dream world where nothing is as it seems. The game revolves around solving impossible puzzles by using depth and perspective. What makes Superliminal a brain-boosting experience is its unique gameplay mechanics. The game plays with forced perspective and optical illusions, constantly challenging you to think outside the box. As you navigate through the game, you'll encounter mind-bending puzzles that require you to manipulate your surroundings by changing your perspective. Next up is Portal 2. This game is a masterclass in puzzle solving wrapped up in a first-person perspective. Armed with a portal gun, you create shortcuts through physical space, shooting portals at walls and walking right through them, come out somewhere else. It's a game that challenges your understanding of space and physics and forces you to think creatively to solve its puzzles. Portal 2 isn't just about its puzzles, it's also about the story. The game is filled with dark humor, engaging writing, and memorable characters. One of the standout features of Portal 2 is its cooperative mode. Here, you and a friend can team up to tackle a whole new set of puzzles designed specifically for 2 players. This adds a whole new layer of complexity to the game as you have to coordinate your actions, communicate effectively, and combine your brain power to solve the puzzles. Next up on our list is Factorio, a game that's all about building and maintaining factories. In this game, you're not just a player, you're an engineer who crash landed on an alien planet. Your mission? To build a rocket and get back home. But to do that, you'll need to create an industry from scratch. Factorio is a game that really makes you think. You start off by mining resources like ore, coal, and stone, but soon you'll realize that manual labor is for the birds. That's when you have to start building machines to do the work for you. But it's not as simple as just building a machine and letting it run. Each machine you build is a piece of a larger puzzle. You have to figure out how to connect all these pieces together to create a functioning factory. This involves a lot of planning, strategizing, and problem solving, which is why Factorio is a great game for boosting your brain power. Next on the list is the Talos Principle, a narrative-based puzzle game that combines ancient ruins and advanced technology. Played from a first or third-person perspective, you play as a robot with a seemingly human consciousness. You are tasked with solving over 120 puzzles while exploring a mysterious world. The game challenges your intellect and problem-solving skills, as well as your understanding of philosophical concepts. The Talos Principle stands out for its deep and engaging narrative, which is intertwined with the puzzles themselves. As you progress through the game, you'll uncover the story behind your existence and the world you inhabit, raising questions about the nature of consciousness, humanity, and purpose. The puzzles in the Talos Principle are designed to test your critical thinking skills. Next on our list is PC Building Simulator, a game that puts you in the shoes of a personal computer technician who takes over a PC repair business. The game is centered around owning and running a workshop that builds and maintains PCs, mainly gaming-oriented ones. It features real-life parts from a vast array of specialized brands, adding to the authenticity of the experience. PC Building Simulator is not just a game, it's a learning tool. It teaches you the names of each component, which component connects to what, and the basic order they should be installed. The game also challenges your problem-solving skills. For instance, you might need to figure out why a PC isn't booting up correctly, or how to upgrade a PC within a client's budget. This requires a good understanding of PC components and their compatibility, as well as strategic thinking and planning. For our last game, we have Braid, a puzzle platformer that will challenge your intellect and perception of time. In Braid, you play as Tim, a man searching for a princess across 6 different worlds. Each world introduces a unique time manipulation mechanic that you must master to solve the puzzles and progress through the game. What sets Braid apart from other puzzle games is its innovative approach to time manipulation. You can rewind time, create parallel timelines, and even manipulate the flow of time based on your character's movement. These mechanics force you to think critically and approach puzzles from a different perspective, ultimately enhancing your problem-solving skills. If you're interested in trying any of the games in this video, I have them all listed in the description down below with a link to their Steam page. Thanks for watching, peace.